So, how's everyone feeling? How's everyone doing after, the last couple days? It's it's weird because it's a little bit different video than what I normally post here, and it's something that I've been thinking about posting for a while anyways, just due to the fact that, these kind of videos are something that I did a little bit on my group channel called Lone. And I would often post vlogs and just post my fun experiences. And I had stopped doing it for such a long time, right? And it wasn't until... There's a plane overhead. I don't know how the sound quality is going to be on this as I'm filming outside. There's a little park in my neighborhood. There's a lot of bugs out. I see them right now. I'm also right next to our community pool, so that's... yeah. Anyways, I've been thinking for a little over a month now that I wanted to start doing these vlogs again, not only as a way to just share some of my life with you, so you guys aren't just seeing, little avatar me over in the corner of the screen, and so you're not just seeing, just art, which I appreciate all of you guys who come and you support my art, but not only, as a way to show you guys stuff, but to talk about stuff on my mind and in my life, and to talk about just different stories of my life and my past and everything. So this first one's gonna be a little different from probably other videos and vlogs, but I wanted to start doing this, and this is the first one, so welcome. And I want to show you guys a little bit of my my month of October, because it was pretty fun. I had some great time with family, and I think it's worth sharing. So let's get into that. So to start off, about early to mid-October, my uncle came in from North Carolina. This is my dad's brother. Myself, my dad, well, my whole family, we have not seen him since I was about 7 years old, back when my family went to New York to visit, because my grandmother at the time when we went to visit was losing her life to cancer. And so it's been a long time since we had seen him, and he luckily was able to come into California, spend some time with us, and we of course had to show him all the wonderful treats of our area and of California. So first off, we got some great Santa Maria style barbecue. Had him taste it. It was some of the best that I think I've ever had. And then of course we had to go up to Avila Barn, which is this amazing barn just a little over an hour away from where I live. And it's this wonderful little place where they've got apples, they got pumpkins this time of year, and we walked around and we just fed the animals. Coda had a lot of fun walking around, looking at pumpkins and different things, and my uncle enjoyed it quite a bit. I got some of this pumpkin ice cream that was arguably some of the best ice cream that I've tasted in such a long time. It was so great. We of course not only went to Avila, but we also took my uncle to the beach because he had to of course see the Pacific Ocean. So he got to go to Pismo Beach, check out the Pacific Ocean, and while we were there, I didn't get to capture any of it, but we got to see some whales out in the distance, just, breaching out from the water, and it was really cool. It was honestly a great experience. We had a couple other things that we did with him. He came and he helped with our wonderful decorations that we did for Halloween, and not only that, we just had fun talking and I got to know a lot of stories about my uncle and my dad, and just them growing up with their brother and just everything, and it was it was this really fun experience because it's just like there's so much that I didn't know about these people, and I didn't know about like their childhood, and it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, it's just cool. It's cool to learn things. We also did a fun little video of where we tried Twinkies, and it's a very short little video, so let me play that for you guys.
We are trying Twinkies Mystery Edition, limited edition. And we have a guest, Uncle Bill.
Hello.
Alright, let's go.
I'm ready.
Oh, it stinks.
It tastes as good as it smells.
So it doesn't taste good?
Oh, you know what it tastes like? Crushed up vitamins.
Great. Hey, what is it?
You know, my life is shorter now because of this.
Probably.
Oh.
Push all the lights.
Okay, I haven't had a Twinkie.
Like and subscribe.
Twinkie.
While you watch his uncle die.
This Twinkie did not taste like Twinkie.
I don't remember Twinkies tasting this horrible. As I continue to stuff.
Well, this is whatever.
Yeah.
So,
No idea what the
Twinkie mystery flavor, don't get it. That's it.
I have no idea.
I want to go back to what I was saying, though, about it being fun and important, that I was hearing those stories from my uncle. And I think it's a big reason of why I wanted to make these vlogs in the first place. Like, originally I was just doing it because I was like, oh, I like watching vlogs. I like to, you know, and people like watching my content when I was doing it on, you know, the big group channel. And I was like, people would probably enjoy watching me vlog, right? And then now as I'm going through like the second spurt of like deciding that I want to vlog again, it's something where it's more than just that, right? There's another plane overhead. We live near an Air Force base, so, or a Space Force base as it is now. So we get a lot of them. We also have an airport nearby where people like do skydiving and everything. Anyways, I think it's important because I have people in my life that, you know, like my nephew. My nephew, I don't know what stories and all he's going to be told in the future. And I think that it's a really good thing to be able to document what's going on and let him know who his uncle is, and let him know like what his uncle did for so many years, and at the same time let him know what he was up to during his early years of life. Because like I have a lot of home videos and stuff that I remember watching when I was younger about things that happened in my first couple years of life, and I look fondly on those because it helps me remember stories and remember things about my life that I don't think I would remember if it wasn't for those. And I don't want my nephew to forget about those things. I don't want him to forget about family history and to forget about the people in his life and the fun things that he did and the fun things that they did, that they were a part of. And so I think it's an important thing to document those kind of things. And I have the privilege of having a channel where I can share that and share it for whoever may come into my life in the future, and they can see all the things and know like, hey, this is what Ev was up to for all those years. And I think that's a really cool thing. I think it's something that like when I come back and watch this video in however many months, however many years, I'm going to be really thankful for it. With that said, Dakota, if you're watching this, I want you to know that I do have some more video that features you and your first time going trick-or-treating, because it definitely is something that is fun, and it's something that you should hold on to as a memory, even though you're going to forget about it. So, here we go, you trick-or-treating. So we went out across the city. They had a whole bunch of different places, a whole bunch of like public servant places and venues and different things where they were doing trick or treat for different kids. That they come, they get candy, they get little prizes. And Dakota dressed up as Buzz. He was the cutest kid out there. I got to go with him and my mother and my father, and we got to just walk around and go see some amazing, wonderful costumes. We got to have a great time, even though Coda was a bit nervous, a bit scared. He still had fun, especially once we got to the library. He loves the library. It's like a second home to him. So he was having fun running around, just looking at everything, dressed in his costume, looking at other kids in costume, trying to share toys with them. He definitely fell in love with this one girl dressed as Moana there, and it was the cutest thing because she loved Buzz, and so it was like the two of them like had this moment. It was really cute. It makes me wonder what he's gonna do next year, especially like because he'll have more ability to walk and to talk and different things. But for his first time actually going trick-or-treating, this is his second Halloween, but the first year he couldn't even walk or anything, so hello bird. But yeah, it was a pretty good time. Now I wanted to share that footage and everything because I wanted to show you guys my nephew, who to me he's the reason that I keep going on throughout the day, throughout the week. And even though right now he's been kind of a little rebellious and a little rambunctious the last few days, I still love him, and he really is my best friend and the person that's kind of kept me alive, honestly. And I know this is a little bit of a big topic, but like right now, the state of world, the state of America, is a little crazy. 2 days ago, we just had our election, and I know that there's a lot of people that the outcome didn't really go the way that everyone thought it would. And I know that there is a lot of people that right now are probably struggling with their mental health a lot. My mental health has been something that I've struggled with for years upon years now. And it's something that I did not start getting help until a little over a year ago. I finally started on medication. I finally got a referral just recently that I can go start seeing a therapist. And it's a crazy thing that one day that you can all of a sudden seem fine, right? And the next, something can happen that it triggers everything. And it makes your mental health go from here all the way down. And so while yesterday yesterday I would have probably made this video. But yesterday I decided to take time and just take time not only for myself, but for a lot of the friends and the family that I know are really struggling right now. Because as much as people are going to say, right, like, there's going to be people that always claim that politics don't matter, that it's just a talking point, that it shouldn't matter. The thing is that politics do matter, and they do affect people. They affect people and their mental health. They affect friendships. They affect a whole bunch of things. And I know that there's a lot of people hurting right now. So I spent yesterday just checking in on friends. Checking in on people that I didn't know how they'd react. I didn't know how they would feel. And letting them just know that I love them. And that no matter what happens going forward, because we don't know what tomorrow holds. We don't know what next week holds. We don't know what the next 4 years is going to hold. We only know what's going on in the present. And I just told them that I love them that I'm here for them. And it helped a lot. It helped a lot to know that, like, I'm able to be there for people and that they're able to be there for me at times. And I want you guys to know that whether it's about the election, or whether it's seasonal depression, or it's just mental health in general, anything that you're struggling with, there's always going to be people there for you. There's always going to be people that love you. And there's always going to be people that are going to help you get through it. Sometimes you may not be able to find them right away, but you'll find them. And I can tell you that anyone who is struggling, it is okay to say it. It is okay to be hurting. It is okay to not know what to do. It is very much okay to voice it, to voice your pain and to voice your hurt. And it's something that it took me a long time to know this and to understand this. But it's okay to, not be scared of doing it. I hope that whatever you guys do over the next coming days, next coming months, whatever, that you find that thing that helps you live. For me, it's my nephew and some of my amazing friends. They help me live. They help me be the best that I can be. I say find your purpose. Find your people. Find your thing that helps you live. Keep living. Keep pushing. Keep being the person that you always have been. Because in the end, what matters is you are still here on this earth. And what matters is that you don't just become a little anecdote in history, but that you continue to make history and you continue to have stories to tell for the future. If any of you guys are struggling with anything, I will put different things that you can reach out to and get help with in the description below. Know also that if you need to, the comment section here, you guys can share your thoughts, your feelings, or anything. Please, whoever is commenting, please keep in mind, to try and keep it YouTube friendly. I know that a lot of us, might be hurting. A lot of us, may have a lot of anger, but I want us to just remember that we can keep pushing on. And anyone struggling with their mental health right now, we love you. We care about you. And the fight's not over, Each and every day, live life to the best of your ability. And remember that you have reasons to live. And you have reasons to still enjoy life. With that, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I know this was a very different video and probably a much longer, deeper video than probably expected, but yeah, I felt like it was needed, and I just want to say thank you guys, everyone who's supported me. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna keep trying to do vlogs where I have little sit downs like this in them too, and I've got some more art coming. I'm going to make sure that I keep posting about comics and movies and stuff that have, really changed history and feature our history and feature representation. And just know I'm not going anywhere. This is a safe place for everyone, and I'm here for all y'all. Alright, see you next time.